Hello everybody and welcome to Arabic with Amina. Today we are going to be learning how to make a noun definite. Make sure to stick around till the end because there's an exciting quiz waiting for you. In order to make a noun definite, we first have to know what is a definite noun. A definite noun is one in which the identity is known to the reader. Well, what does this mean? For example, when I say the word car, I could be referring to any car in the world. You don't know which car I'm talking about. But when I say the car, it's implied that you know which car I'm talking about. And if I say Amina's car, obviously I'm talking about my own car. If I were to say the doctor's car, so the car, Amina's car, and the doctor's car all made the word car definite, and we know which car we are referring to. These are examples of a definite noun. An indefinite noun in Arabic is known as nakira. Nakira. And in this video, we are going to learn how to make a indefinite noun or nakira to a definite noun, which is ma'rifa. Ma'rifa. Something to point out is that an indefinite noun, at the end of the word, the harakat or tashkil will be using double tanween. But a definite noun cannot have tanween at the end of the word. It can only have a single haraka. For example, the word book. Book in Arabic is kitab. In the indefinite form, we would say kitabun. Notice the tanween at the end. And if we were to say the book, al-kitabu, notice at the end there is no tanween. We only use a single dhamma. Now on to how to make a noun definite. There is more than one way to make a noun definite. The easiest way is using the word the. Other ways include adding the noun to other words, such as a proper noun, another noun, or a possessive noun or pronoun. We'll be covering all these different ways in this video. First off, using the word the. The in Arabic is al. Al. And unlike English, al is going to be connected to the word we are using it to define. So in English, if we were to say the book, there's a space between the and book. But in Arabic, the and book will be connected. So let's take the word book, which is kitab, and add al to it, saying the book. Well, it'd be al-kitab. Al-kitab. Notice how al is now connected to the word kitab. Let's try again with another example. Car. In Arabic, sayyara. We're going to add al, saying the car, so it will be as-sayyara. As-sayyara. Now to point out something, the lam part of al is sometimes pronounced and sometimes it's not pronounced. This depends on the letter coming after al. Is it a solar letter or a lunar letter? I talk more about this in a separate video you can check out. Now, when we use the word the, it also applies to the adjectives we use to describe the noun. For example, you see this green book in front of us. We want to say the green book. So how would we do that in Arabic? Well, we'd say al-kitab al-akhdar. Kitab meaning book and akhdar meaning green. Now notice how al, which is the, is added to both book and green. When we are using adjectives to describe a noun, if that noun is definite, then the adjective also has to be definite. So, al-kitab al-akhdar. Well, what if we were to only make the noun definite and leave the adjective indefinite? That would be al-kitabu akhdar. This changes the meaning of the sentence. We are no longer saying the green book. Instead, we are saying the book is green. So this is a very important thing to be aware of, since in Arabic there is no verb to be, such as the words is, am, and are. So in the first example, al-kitab al-akhdar, we are describing the book using an adjective, saying the green book. Now on to the second method of making a definite noun, which is by addition to other words. Just a little side note, whatever we add to the noun in order to make it definite, other than the word the or al, is grammatically known as mudaf ilay, and this word will always be in the genitive case. This is to clarify things from a grammar-wise view. So our first method is going to be addition of the noun to a proper noun. So what is a proper noun? A proper noun is one that serves as the name for a specific place, person, or thing. For example, Medina means city. When I say Medina, I could be referring to any city in the world right now. So it is indefinite. You don't know which city I am talking about. However, if I were to say Washington City, you know exactly which city I'm referring to. So now I have defined the city. And in Arabic, Washington City would be Medina to Washington. Another example is nadara, which means glasses. Again, you don't know whose glasses I'm talking about. But if I were to say Amina's glasses, you know that I'm talking about my own. So, nadarat Amina. Since we added the nouns to the words Washington and Amina, grammatically speaking, these two words are known as mudaf ilay. Now, if we were to define a noun by adding it to another noun, we would, for example, take the word daftar, which means notebook. And we can say the student's notebook. The student being another noun, so we'd say daftar al-talib. Notice how the word student is defined with the word the, al-talib, whereas the notebook is not. Again, we could take the word mudarris, which means teacher, and we could define it by saying the math teacher. So, mudarris al-riyadiyat. Our final way of making a noun definite by addition is adding it to a possessive noun or pronoun. This is a list of possessive pronouns which we can use to make a noun definite. I've thoroughly explained the different types of possessive pronouns, including what they are and how to use them, in a separate video you should definitely check out. Nonetheless, moving along, let's check out an example using pronouns. Again, we're going to take the word daftar, which, if you can recall, means notebook, and we're going to make it definite by saying my notebook. Daftari. When I say my notebook, we know which notebook we're talking about. We can also add a definite phrase to a noun to make the noun definite as well. For example, mudarris, which is teacher, can be definite if we say the math teacher. We already went through this example. We're adding the noun to another defined noun. Mudarris al-riyadiyat. If we were to say kitab, which is book, and add it to our defined phrase mudarris al-riyadiyat, we would be saying the math teacher's book. Kitab mudarris al-riyadiyat. Now the word book is definite because we know that we're talking about the math teacher's book. Congratulations on completing the lesson. Let's see how well you've grasped the material with a quick fun quiz. Our first question is going to be spot the mistake. We have a sentence here, which means I bought the book. In Arabic, اشتريت الكتابا. I'm going to give you a few seconds to try and spot where the mistake in this sentence is, and if you need more time, feel free to pause the video. So the mistake here is in the word the book, al-kitab. Since the word book is defined with the, it can't have tanween at the end of the word. So the correct form would be al-kitab with only one fatha and not two. اشتريت الكتاب. For our next question, we have a yellow dress here, which is فستان أصفر. What I want you to do here is to transform this phrase, a yellow dress, to the definite form, which would be the yellow dress. I'm going to give you a few seconds to think and answer. If you need more time, feel free to pause the video. So, we want to say the yellow dress. So we are going to make it definite by using the word the. The in Arabic, if you can recall, is al. So we're going to add al to both al-fustan and al-asfar. Al-fustan al-asfar. Remember, we have to add the to both the noun and the adjective we are using to describe the noun. And that brings us to the end of our lesson of how to make a noun definite. Please do subscribe for more videos, and if you found this video useful, make sure to like and share. And comment below, how did you find this lesson? Do you have any questions for me? See you next time. Arabic with Amina.